Have you ever stopped to wonder where the rhythm in your favorite song comes from? Or why your coffee tastes so good? Or even how modern medicine got some of its most crucial breakthroughs? The answers might be closer to the heart of Africa than you think. For centuries, the story of Africa's contribution to the world has been overlooked, reduced to a footnote in history books. But today, we're flipping the script. We're going on a journey to uncover the deep, vibrant, and often hidden African influences that have shaped our modern world in ways you've never imagined. From the music we listen to, the food we eat, the art we admire, and even the science that saves our lives, Africa's legacy is all around us. So get ready to see the world in a whole new light. Let's start with something we all love: music. Think about blues, jazz, rock and roll, hip-hop, samba, reggae. What's the common thread? It's the rhythm, the soul, the beat. This entire musical family tree has its roots deeply planted in African soil. When enslaved Africans were forcibly brought to the Americas, they carried with them their complex polyrhythms, their call and response patterns, and their unique musical scales. In the crucible of immense hardship, these traditions didn't just survive, they transformed. They blended with European harmonies to create new, revolutionary sounds. The banjo, an instrument central to American folk music, was a direct descendant of West African lutes like the Ashanti. The syncopated beats that make you want to dance, that's a direct echo of African drumming traditions. So next time you're tapping your foot to a catchy song, remember you're feeling a rhythm that has traveled across oceans and generations. A powerful testament to the enduring spirit of African creativity. Now let's talk about food. Your morning cup of coffee? You can thank Ethiopia for that. Legend has it that a 9th century goat herder named Kaldi discovered the energizing effects of coffee beans after noticing his goats became incredibly lively after eating them. From the Ethiopian highlands, coffee cultivation and trade spread across the Arabian Peninsula and eventually conquered the world. And it's not just coffee. Many staple foods that are now global commodities originated in Africa. Think about watermelon, a refreshing summer treat enjoyed worldwide, which has its origins in the Kalahari Desert. Or okra, a key ingredient in gumbo and many southern dishes, which was brought to the Americas from West Africa. Sorghum and millet, ancient grains that are now hailed as superfoods, have been feeding millions in Africa for millennia. The culinary techniques of stewing and deep frying, so common in Southern American soul food, are a direct inheritance from African cooking traditions. Africa literally seasoned the world's palate. What about the world of art and design? Take a look at some of the most famous artists of the 20th century, like Pablo Picasso. His revolutionary Cubist style, which shattered traditional perspectives, was profoundly inspired by African sculptures and masks he saw in Parisian museums. He was mesmerized by their abstract forms, their powerful expressions, and their spiritual depth. This wasn't just a fleeting influence. It was a fundamental shift in Western art. The bold patterns, geometric shapes, and vibrant colors you see in modern fashion, textiles, and graphic design often draw from a rich well of African aesthetics. From the intricate kente cloth of Ghana to the bold geometric patterns of Ndebele house paintings in South Africa, African art has provided a boundless source of inspiration for a global visual language. It's a legacy of creativity that challenged conventions and redefined what art could be. Beyond culture, Africa's impact on science and mathematics is equally profound, though even more hidden. For a long time, the world was told that science began with the Greeks. But that's simply not true. Ancient Egypt, a powerful African civilization, was a hub of incredible innovation. Their knowledge of medicine was astonishing. The Edwin Smith Papyrus, one of the oldest surviving medical texts in the world, details complex surgical procedures, diagnoses, and treatments for various injuries. It shows a rational, scientific approach to medicine that was far ahead of its time. They had an advanced understanding of anatomy, public health, and even dentistry. In mathematics, the Lebombo bone, found in Eswatini, and the Ashango bone, from the Democratic Republic of Congo, are among the oldest mathematical artifacts ever discovered. Dating back over 20,000 years, they suggest that early Africans were using tally systems and performing mathematical calculations long before many other civilizations. They were pioneers in astronomy, creating precise calendars based on celestial events to guide their agriculture and rituals. This foundation of knowledge was not lost. It traveled, influencing Greek and Roman thinkers and contributing to the bedrock of modern science. Let's also consider the very structure of our societies. The concept of a university? Many scholars point to the University of Al-Qarawiyyin in Fez, Morocco, founded in 859 AD by a woman, Fatima al-Fihri, as the world's first degree-granting university. It became a leading center for education and culture, attracting scholars from all over the world. This predates Europe's oldest universities by centuries. Furthermore, many African societies had sophisticated systems of governance and law long before colonial intervention. The Great Law of Peace of the Iroquois Confederacy, which influenced the U.S. Constitution, shares remarkable similarities with governance models found in some West African states, emphasizing balance of power and consensus. This isn't to say there was a direct line of influence in all cases, but it demonstrates that complex democratic and philosophical ideas were flourishing independently and robustly across the African continent. Ideas of community, justice, and collective responsibility that are central to many African philosophies offer powerful alternative models for our modern, often individualistic societies. So, from the beat in our hearts to the code in our computers, the influence of Africa is woven into the very fabric of our modern world. It's a story of resilience, innovation, and immense creativity. It's a story that has been silenced for too long. Recognizing these contributions isn't just about giving credit where it's due. It's about understanding ourselves and our shared global history more completely. It enriches our appreciation for the world's diversity and reminds us that greatness and genius have always been universal, flourishing in every corner of the globe. The legacy of Africa isn't just in the past. It's a living, breathing force that continues to shape our future. It's in the breakthroughs of today's African scientists, the creations of its designers, and the powerful voices of its writers and activists. The continent that is the cradle of humanity continues to rock the world. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. I hope this has opened your eyes to the powerful, often unsung, contributions of Africa. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the hidden histories that shape our world. What African influence surprises you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.